One morning, the house was in a flurry. Grandma's precious silk scarf was missing. White Scottish fold, Fırfır, noticed the worried faces and sprang into action. This mission was perfect for her. She started her search in the living room, where the scarf was last seen. She checked under the couch, sniffed the cushions, but found nothing. Just as she was about to give up, she spotted a thin thread on the floor. Gotcha! White Scottish fold, Fırfır murmured. Following the thread led her to the kitchen, where she came across her tiny friend, little golden retriever, Lucy. Little golden retriever Lucy looked at her with a guilty expression. I actually took the scarf. It was so soft, and I wanted to cuddle with it, he admitted sheepishly. White Scottish fold, Fırfır gently patted his shoulder and smiled. Just remember to ask next time, she said. Minosh returned the scarf, with White Scottish fold, Fırfır watching over him. The mission was a success. Grandma found her scarf and thanked White Scottish fold, Fırfır warmly. Detective White Scottish fold, Fırfır, proud of solving yet another mystery, curled up in a cozy corner for a well-deserved rest.
Fırfır, the white female Scottish fold detective cat, was enjoying a quiet afternoon watching the world through her round window when she received a phone call. The caller, Mr. Tony, the owner of the city's most famous toy shop, spoke anxiously about a missing red duck. "This isn't just any toy. It's a special collector's item," he explained with urgency. Feeling the thrill of mystery tingling in her paws, White Scottish fold, Fırfır accepted the case. White Scottish fold, Fırfır started tracking the missing duck, and soon the trail led her into the city's darker alleyways. She spotted a single red feather, and her instincts told her it was connected to the duck. The clues took her to the lair of the devious Mr. Alex, a rival of Mr. Tony. Stealthily, she slipped into Mr. Alex's office and scanned the shelves for the duck. Suddenly, her sharp eyes spotted it, hidden inside a dusty box, as if it were in hiding. But just then, Mr. Alex entered the room, noticing her. With a quick move, White Scottish fold, Fırfır grabbed the duck, leapt out the window, and escaped. Returning the red duck to Mr. Tony, White Scottish fold, Fırfır savored yet another victorious moment as the city's sharpest detective cat. Detective Fırfır, the mysterious cobra at the pet shop. One sunny day, Fırfır was resting in her cozy detective office when the pet shop owner rushed in, panicked. "Fırfır, my cobra has gone missing. Can you help me find it?" Determined, Detective Fırfır followed the owner back to the pet shop. As she investigated, she found faint slither marks on the floor. Following the trail, she discovered a tiny white mouse watching her from a corner. "Are you looking for the cobra?" asked the mouse. "I saw it hiding by the food bags earlier." With her sharp detective skills, Fırfır tracked down the cobra coiled among the bags. Surprisingly, the cobra looked calm. "I was only hiding," explained the cobra. "The new shop owner doesn't seem to like me, so I kept out of sight." Relieved, Fır informed the pet shop owner, who gratefully returned the cobra to its enclosure. Detective Fırfır walked away with pride and a reward of her favorite treats. Another mystery solved by the clever cat. And so, Detective Fırfır completed yet another case. One day, Detective Fırfır was dozing off in her favorite corner of the house when she heard a faint cry from the kitchen. Her ears perked up, and she quickly padded over to the scene. In the kitchen, a beautiful woman, the owner of the house, was anxiously looking for something, moving items aside and peering under cabinets. Sensing it was time to put her detective skills to work, Fırfır approached the woman and tried to figure out what she was searching for. The woman, with a worried expression, knelt down and said, "Oh, Fırfır, I've lost my favorite bracelet." Fırfır lowered her nose to the floor, catching a faint scent trail that led from the kitchen to the living room. She noticed that the bracelet might have ended up under the couch. Reaching out with her paws, she stretched under the couch and finally felt the cool metal glint of the bracelet. Mission accomplished. When she returned the bracelet to her owner, the woman smiled gratefully and gave Fırfır a gentle scratch on the head. Detective Fırfır felt like a hero. Now it was time for a nap, but she was always ready for her next adventure.
Detective Fırfır's Airplane Adventure. Detective Fırfır, a white Scottish fold cat with soft fur and folded ears, was on an airplane journey. He was enjoying gliding through the clouds when the captain's announcement caught his attention. "Dear passengers, one of our guests has lost a diamond ring. If found, please inform the cabin crew." This sparked white Scottish fold Fırfır's detective instincts. He jumped down from his seat and began sniffing around to track the missing ring. Moving between passenger seats, he searched for any clues. He soon noticed an elderly woman in the middle of the plane, wiping away tears. She was the one who lost the ring. With renewed focus, white Scottish fold Fırfır continued his investigation. Near the back, he spotted something sparkling at the edge of a bag. The tiny glittering diamond ring was there. Fırfır gently picked it up in his mouth and carried it to the woman. She petted him gratefully, while the cabin crew applauded the little detective. Having completed his mission, white Scottish fold Fırfır returned to his seat and curled up next to his owner, peacefully falling asleep.
Fırfır, a white Scottish fold cat with curled ears, roams the neighborhood at night as a secret detective. One morning, the children notice that the park's swing appears in a different spot every day, which makes them sad. After everyone falls asleep, Fırfır goes to the park to find out why the swing is being moved. Fırfır notices tiny paw prints by the swing and realizes an animal must be involved. She hears faint chirping from a corner of the park and starts following the sound. Fırfır sees a group of sparrows trying to move the swing to make a nest. Fırfır understands that the sparrows lost their old nest in the wind and are searching for a new home. Fırfır comes up with a plant that will make both the sparrows and the children happy. The next morning, Fırfır tries to get her owner's attention to explain the situation. Her owner places an old box in the park and fills it with cotton, straw, and fabric. The sparrows love their new nest in the box and move in right away. With the swing back in its place, the children happily return to the park to play. Detective Fırfır and the Lost Necklace. With the first light of morning, white Scottish fold Fırfır woke up and stretched lazily. During his usual stroll around the neighborhood, he noticed something shining in the grass. It was a silver necklace with a delicate J engraved on it. Curious, white Scottish fold Fırfır decided to find out who had lost this precious item. He showed the necklace to every cat, dog, and human he encountered, asking if they recognized it. Finally, a small sparrow told him that the necklace belonged to Jennifer, a young woman who had recently moved into the area. Fırfır went to Jennifer's house and meowed at the door. When Jennifer opened it and saw her lost necklace in white Scottish fold, Fırfır's paw, her eyes sparkled with joy. She gratefully took back the necklace and rewarded white Scottish fold Fırfır with a tasty treat. As white Scottish fold Fırfır enjoyed his snack, he felt proud and happy to have solved yet another mystery.
Don't miss these fun moments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you.